Hello, YouTube. Welcome to another edition of your show. This is not my show. This is your show. Welcome to the Trading Success Show. Well, I will be talking about recent insider buying and how to find insider buying. Blah blah blah. Okay, so I will be using Finviz because Finviz is one of the top charting platform out there, a web platform out there that is actually good in terms of looking and scanning for stocks, and the interface is just user friendly and is gorgeous and fantastic. So for recent insider buying, how can you spot insider buying? For example, when you get to the website, this is the page you're gonna come to. This is where you're gonna see. Most times, looking at the activities going on down here, you're gonna see insider buying. This is just a quick link for you to get into, insider buying or insider selling. But today, we're going to be talking about insider buying, okay? We're going to be looking for stocks, looking for chart that looks so good, looks so fantastic for, momentum to come into the name, okay? The CEOs and other buyers are no fools, trying to buy their own stocks. They want to see activities in their stock, okay? So, with that being said, welcome to the Trading Success Show. If this is your first time, I truly, in my heart, welcome you to this channel. Okay, tune in for more, click on the bell, turn on the notification. You may as well subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Okay, you don't have to like the video, you don't even have to subscribe. But it is very important that when you click on the like button, other people will get to see this video as well, and it will help others to look for more buying, look for more stocks that are setting up really good. Okay, so this is the home page of Finviz. Okay, on Finviz, this I do not have to make any form of subscription or subscribe to any of the content, but they have subscription. Okay, if you want to go like back testing and stuff like that, you can do that. If you want to create a portfolio, you don't need to subscribe. This is Trading Success Show page on Finviz. It's a free version and you don't have to subscribe to anything, but it helps you, it gives you an idea what stocks to look out for. It gives you an idea. It's a scanning platform, right? So if you go onto this too, you can also see news, screener, maps, groups, portfolio, insider, futures, forex, crypto, and backtest. Backtest, you need a subscription. Elite, you need a subscription as well. But today we're gonna be going to insider. Okay, insider. What are insiders doing? Red means selling and green means buying. Okay, that is what you're gonna see on here. Okay, you can go through this process by going on insider. Then on the right side it says filter. You're gonna filter for insider buying transactions. Okay, now that we got this, it is very easy to look at the list of stocks that insiders have been buying all these years, all these months. But pretty much it's gonna give you the latest information. Okay, so it will actually give you recent buys. Okay, which is good because you want the recent buys. You want to see if the stock already moved or if the stock is just gaining momentum. Okay, so right now we have to go to what I call the back to the home page and click on here on the insider buying. Now we're back into the area I do always love to be. Okay, On this one, you can go to the filter and put in your criteria in here. If you're looking for only US stocks, you can put only US stocks. If you're looking for above 200 moving average, you do that. 50 moving average, you do that. Short float, you do that. What have you, you do that. So also volume as well. You can say, okay, I want stocks that is above, you know, that have actually traded above 50,000 shares. Okay, exchange hands between buying and selling 50,000. Okay, your current volume as well, you want to sell above 50,000. Okay, or sorry about that, so above 50,000, over 50,000. So meaning, you know, from 80 stocks we now have 75 stocks. Means transaction is actually coming into this stock. Okay, in you know, for the sake of looking for good technical patterns that I always look out for, you know, I always go for above 200. Like I'm just right above 200 on each. Okay, average volume above 200, current volume above 200. Okay, and now we have 56 stocks. Isn't that crazy? Because the reason why I said 200 shares is because I want to know that there is a decent amount of, you know, trades going on within that company. That is what I want. That is what I love to see whenever I'm scanning for any single. So it's 45.21. Okay, so it will give you an indication of how much, you know, volume that was traded that single day. Average volume is, you know, the amount of shares traded within a certain period of time. You know, current volume is the volume that traded, you know, that last business day before you know, you have your charting analysis done. Okay, so for average volume, you are looking at the total volume for a specific period, like I said earlier, divided by the number of days, okay, in the same, you know, amount of period. If you want to, let's get into this. Okay, I can go on and on and on and on and on. Okay, I've been trading since 2011, and you know, each and every day I learn every day. I you know, there's nothing wrong with learning. Okay, you learn small, you learn big, whatever you want to do, from people, from, you know, I have a whole lot of mentors out there. Okay, and you learn from different people, what people bring, you know, bring to the table. You look at it and say, yes, this is a good criteria, you know, this is not a good criteria, this is a good criteria. But right here, we're dealing with money, we're dealing with, you know, trading, right? So for the insider buying is the transaction by, you know, a CEO or, you know, people within the company, director, CFO, CEO, and blah 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 blah, right? So the first one on the list is DAL. The reason why I pulled this up, or the reason why this came in, is likewise the same, you know, pattern. If you go down here, the director actually on May 19th bought, you know, 500 shares at 46.08. Okay, on May 27, it was reported with the SEC Form 4. Okay, so it gives you the cost, how much they bought it for, the size of the buy, it gives you the value, and it gives you the day the transaction took place. Okay, so most times you don't know what is going on underneath. You see the stock trading crazy. Now if you go, let's pull up one chart on this one and look at on the 19th what happened on the 19th. Okay, this is the 19th right here. 46, this was where the CEO, the director bought, and guess what happened? It pulled back down. That is normal in trading, guys. You know, that is normal. Sometimes you think, you know, the gods are right against you because you just bought and it just tanked. No. Sometimes it's all about looking at the technical setup and looking at what what I call the market makers, the MM, are thinking about. Sometimes when you buy, okay, they look at where you set your stop loss as well. The market makers, they know where your stop loss is. Okay, they know where your stop loss is. So for example, we have our support right here, right at the 43.71 spot. And what happened to this candle right here? The market makers knew that so many people, they're going to set their stop loss on the support. So they will go back in and clear out all those stop losses, and then it will start heading its way. That is what you want to understand. Okay, when a stock just take a drastic dump or drastic, you know, pop, you don't want to just react immediately. You want to see how the candle is setting up, right? So in this case, I'm not going to put my stop loss on this support. I will put my stop loss right below this candle right here. Okay, so that I can still be in the trade. I'm not going to lose much. Okay, what happened if just like what happened right here, we pull back and then we started going higher and higher. Guess what? I didn't get taken out right here at $42 dollars. Okay, I didn't get shaken out. They didn't sell my stop loss, right? So now, guess what happened? What if this stock continued going down to $40 per share? It is fine, because guess what? I'm not losing too much. If I don't set my stop loss, guess what would have happened? I would have, been out of the trade and missed this whole move. So right now, you're dealing with, 1 point for a much greater move. Too much talking again. Anyways, so DAL is one of them on the list, right? It's a $27.46 billion market cap company, and overall, I see that average volume is 13 million shares. Okay, traded. So for the float, in terms of short float, is 2.27, which, yes, there is something going on. Insider own is 0.28%, so perhaps this has not been reflected yet. But anyways, I like the fact that this is working its way around the 20 moving average, and I'm expecting a continuation towards the 50 moving average. Overall, I think I can lean bullish on this stock with my stop loss right below where the market maker shook people out. And also we have what I call a trend here as well. This is a trend, okay? This is a trend. So right now my stop loss can be right around this level right here if I get in around this spot, right? So let's get to the next one. Insider buying. This is GoodRx, okay? GDRX. This one, they've been recent transaction May 20. It happened May 10, 19, and 21. Wow. So this is a sell right here, okay? This is a sell by Azad Babak, okay? Options, he did options trade, and this is just bought equity. So looking at the current one, they bought at 29 and 31. Okay, 29 and 31, which is around this spot right here. So what is happening here? This area is what I call consolidation. We are consolidating right here. Are we going up or we're going down? Guess what happened? I still believe we are going up. But overall, you're going to get your resistance right around the $34 per share spot, right? This stock has been beaten down for so long. Right, so now let's get to the next one. This one also is below all essential moving average. Every time it pops, it fails, pops, fail, pop. I don't want to, get in stocks like that. Okay, so if I, for any reason, I get in stock like that, I'm expecting what? A pop and a fail. So anytime the stock pops to a decent level, I'm getting out. I don't know about you, but yeah, I'm getting out. Okay, so that is for AMPG. The next one is going to be RRD. Okay, Romeo Delta. This one is, oh my goodness, This is a level that you're watching right now. It's called a W. Okay, we have a W setup going on right now. It is also a bullish form of trading as well. Okay, so we just actually broke this head and shoulder. This is the right shoulder, this is the left shoulder, this is the right shoulder, and this is the head. So we just broke out of the right shoulder, which is a bullish setup. As we continue going higher, I want to be selling on our way up. That is to the moon. Okay. So anyways, that is that for this one. Okay, this right now is too extended. I'm not gonna be touching this. I wouldn't look at this, but I will expect a pullback towards the $5 spot before I can, pick some again. PASG, this one is a beaten down stock. I wouldn't touch this one. VTRS, this is also insider buy. Pretty much we're rejecting this 200 moving average. Like I said in the other video, that every time we push through, let's say a moving average or a trend resistance spot, we tend to pull back to test that level. We pull back, we couldn't hold it, and we just flush down to support. Okay, so next one is MICT. This one I was talking about, the idea of the CEO buying the stock. So the CEO bought the stock May 17th at $1.41. Right now he is about 40 cents up, with that 6 million shares. Okay, with a substantial amount like that, with a 6 million shares, and he's up 14 cents. He just made $2.4 million since the May 17th. Okay, so this is a huge size in my opinion for a stock, right? Overall, he has like what? That they reported it May 21st, right? So that is a bullish indication that we are moving, we plan to move higher on this stock. Now let's go also look at the float. It's a small float. Look at the float right there. Okay, 34 million floats, with short floats at 13%. So yeah, so there should be some form of a move soon. But don't forget, we always bounce up and pull back. Pop, fail, pop, fail, pop, fail. Look at the candle. That's what I call the wick is so huge. Okay, so I'm expecting some form of a push towards this $2 spot. Then once we break this $2 spot, our next resistance is going to be 240, 250, and then we can visit the 200 moving average, the ultimate spot for institutions to come in the name, right? So overall, your first official resistance is $2.50 on MICT. Let's continue. Okay, so we have T as well, which is AT&T. AT&T, I don't know why there was a news about something that has to do with a spin-off and stuff like that. Okay, and also the CEO bought close to 1 million shares. Okay, right there. Okay, this is the CEO. CEO bought 997,000 worth of shares. Okay, 19 and 20. So this is a buying opportunity in my opinion. This is not a buy recommendation, but this is just a buying opportunity for good company. AT&T is a very solid company in the United States, but I don't think they're gonna go bankrupt, right? So it's a good opportunity to buy. Also, May 21st, guess what? There was an upgrade by UBS and New Street, or from neutral to buy. Okay, price target is at $35 per share, both of them. Okay, so good company, recognize good company when they are weak and scoop some up as well. Next one is LFMD. This one, I've been in this trade since the $9 spot. The reason why I got in at the $9 spot is because we're breaking this trend right here. Okay, so in low float stock, I try to anticipate the move, and get in before, because I might probably lose, right? If I don't get in, I'll be getting too high. Okay, so right now we are at 1271, which is our area of resistance, which is our 50 moving average, which closed solidly around that spot. So I'm expecting, you know, even like a little flush and then a continuation higher to this $20 spot. Beautiful. Now let's go to NVAX. NVAX. This one, a CEO bought 700 shares. Well, it's doable as well. Okay, CEO bought 700 shares is an indication that there's transaction going on. Okay, 700 shares multiplied by that will give you a substantial amount as well. Okay, so we have our resistance, which is 150. 150 is going to be our resistance, which is also our 200 moving average. So like I said, institutions tend to come in when the stock is above the 200 moving average as well. So keep an eye on NVAX. I do like NVAX in terms of call options or equity, but I will be dealing with equity come next week. Okay, next is going to be KDP. KDP, this is what I call flagging. We are flagging. We are actually holding the 20 moving average right now, and we are flagging. Next spot is going to be this trend resistance right there. That is the area we are going to right there. That is where we're going to. Okay, we might not have much, maybe like $37, and you know we pull back, but we'll see. This is a beverage company as well. So next one is going to be GPN. Whoo! GPN is holding the 200 moving average, and guess what? It is a very good support spot. It is a support. So right now, CEO bought 500 shares at 196, 197. So he bought a little bit higher, and then we pull back. Okay, so right now you have to understand, you know, the recent price action on this stock. Every time we pop, guess what? We pull back to the 200 moving average. We pop, we pull back. So right now we are here now. So I'm expecting us to pop out of this level. That is my expectation. Okay, pop out of this level and then pull back to test that 200. So 200 will be the line in the sand. 200 will be your support on GPN. Next one, VYNT. This one is below moving averages, of course, but the CEO bought what? The CEO, Yi Yongping, this is Chief Innovation Officer, okay, CIO. This one, he bought 1,000 shares. Overall, he has 1.3 million shares with the company. Okay, so I'm thinking, you know, we're expecting some form of a move on this stock. It's a $3 stock, and we're expecting a move. This is East. East, actually, I think I was looking at East the other day. East, right now we are moving higher. Right here where we have this now is just a resistance. So see if we can break out to $2.25. If we can maintain $2.25, I think we can push higher towards the next resistance of $2.75, you know, $3. The next one is going to be UGRO. UGRO. This one is fantastic. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh man, why did I show you guys this? Okay. Look at the consolidation, and guess what? Boom, and a pullback. Consolidation. What are we expecting next, guys? Boom, and maybe a pullback. Okay, so that is what I'll be expecting this stock to actually do. This must be a low float. Beautiful. You see, 5.6 million shares of float. And guess what? The short interest is 1.66. The short people are running. They are taking off, right? So you have to understand. You have to look at it and think, oh, you know, what is the short interest like? All right. Now let's go ahead and look at what came in on this stock. We have, you know, in January we have 13GA at 1.1 million shares, 9.5 million shares. Okay, these are institutional ownership. Okay, let's look at the buyers. Okay, there's no information for in terms of the buyers. Okay, let's look at back to that. Okay, so we don't have much information, you know. Let's look at the buying. Who is buying it? Okay, look at the president, Danny D, Jim. Let's go back there to, this is Fintel, by the way. Let's go back, Danny G, James, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, we don't have information here on Fintel right now. We do not have any information, okay, on Fintel. This just, I think it just came in. Maybe they haven't updated their stuff yet, but you know, keep an eye on this stock, guys. Keep an eye. This is amazing. They bought 8,500 shares, 10,000, 6,500 shares within, you know, span of 4 or 5 days. Okay, so this one is also good, right? Next one is gonna be BRN. This one right now, we actually consolidating around here, and I'm expecting a push on this one, you know, with a favorable condition in terms of oil and gas, right? So I'm expecting a push on this one. If we don't push, then we'll pull back down to this trend support right here, this line right here. Okay, that is for that. ESPR, this one I don't like the way it's trading right now. It's just, you know, we could push lower. There's no foundation, you know. The only thing you have here is just this support here and then this trend support. That's it. This one, ORI, this one is flagging right here for a continuation higher. What you need to expect is a continuation of this kind of trend. This is what I call a growth stock. Okay, the growth is substantial, but however, we are already extended too far. Stocks like this, I'm always, you know, cautious in terms of a drastic pullback towards, you know, the 20, 50 or even the 200. Okay, we've just been holding the 50. So guess what I'm gonna do? Because I'm looking at the past history, we always pull back, you know, to the 50 moving average right here. So I'm expecting it to pull back to the 50 moving average for me to pick some up. Next one is BKYI. This one, we are breaking out of the 50 moving average, which invariably means that we can get towards that 200 moving average before the rejection. Okay, keep an eye on that. DAR, this one, I don't like this one because we actually failing support right here. We failed support. We tried on Friday, but we couldn't, you know, break through. So, but you know, you can put this on your radar. Overall, you know, I don't like the fact that you know, we have a support right around here and this one right here. So, you know, it's too risky, guys. That one. Next one is going to be, you know, GBDC. This one, the same thing. We are trying to get back towards that $16 spot. KLR, this one, this is a trend break. We're trying to break this trend. Man, guys, I didn't mean to take 30 minutes. So this one right here, we are actually, you know, testing this trend to see if this trend can actually hold. Overall, it, you know, is a bullish form if we can reclaim the 20 moving average, which is around the $13 spot. The next one is going to be BTROS. This one, I don't like this one. I just don't want to even talk about it because we're just below so many good spots. This one, we are actually, you know, 200 moving average. We're reclaiming 200 moving average. You know, there's a possibility for us to tap this $15 spot in the nearest, you know, future. AIV, this one is also flagging. I'm expecting, you know, a $7 break in no time. This one too, same thing. We have our resistance around $7, so you don't have much to look forward to. RSG, this one, same thing. Right now we have a solid flag going on. We don't need to break this level. The stock must hold right above that level, and then we can continue pushing higher. Okay, OPCH, this one, same thing, trend. Right now we close right above the trend, which is a bullish setup. Okay, if we can open right around this area, then I think we'll continue pushing higher on this one. If we pull back, if we don't hold this 18 spot, I think, you know, we'll be able to push lower down. Okay, SVRA, this one is also good. I like the way this is set up. I'm expecting this kind of move again on this stock. It's a low price stock. I'm still expecting some form of a move. Director actually bought, we have the director and the chief medical officer actually bought, you know, some as well. This is option exercise. This is a sale, 50,000 shares, and director bought 50,000 shares. It's like exchange of hands. Okay, so DD, this is also a good stock. I like. If you're not in this one, just look for a good setup, you know, to get in. I like this name overall. The DDD thing is a 3D Systems Corporation. Look at how we, you know, push higher on this one and then lower. So I'm expecting some of a push towards the $35 or $40 spot, okay, as a target on DDDD. Okay, that is pretty much it, guys. I will go ahead and put this insider buying list up on my description, so that you will, you know, be able to look at the rest and analyze it for yourself and learn one or two as well. Guys, this is it. This is the insider buying. These are pretty much, you know, the setups that I look for. Okay, go ahead and click on the like button, and also, you know, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content. Okay, you don't have to click on the bell if you don't want to, but is, you know, recommended in case I post something as well. Okay, I'm also open to feedbacks. Okay, whenever you guys have the time, give me feedbacks, and we'll go from there. We are all learning. This is your channel. This is not my channel. This is your channel. Let's make it better. Let's work together. Let's succeed together. Let's make that money together. Let's be a millionaire, a billionaire together. And then, you know, we will continue giving to the society. I'm open to giving to the society. I'm open to recognizing those in need and also helping out the cause, the community, and whatever it takes. Have you guys a fantastic days ahead, and best of luck trading. Bye bye.